not playing with these niggas no more, bro. Game throwing me up, bro. Everybody dying, game.
What
Just
up,
lost you a
Kiki?
switch trying to act gangster, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, he lost a G27, but didn't even get to bang that
What
shit.
up, Kiki?
Sam. Bet niggas won't catch me at the pump.
Hold on, let me invite some more people. Yeah. You know that, Kiki.
I'm supposed to be mad low, but I'm not even tripping, bro. Come on, dealership.
Do it yourself in less than 10 seconds. The Soccer Fit lines with Jeep Soccer Center is yours for $495 with free shipping. Order now
I ain't gonna lie.
Soccer Fit for 50% off.
Everybody done. Everybody dying.
Hop out. That's why.
Hey, they hopped out. They hopped out the Ringo.
Why does this shit have so much recoil, though? Like, first fully this shit.
It's no way a shot didn't hit this nigga, bro. It's no way, bro.
Your baby. Who?
No way, bro.
Who your baby?
Yeah. This same dick rider outside pawn shop, bro.
Kiki.
Give me my fucking card, please.
Mello, I don't know where he at.
You're gonna make.
I don't know where Mello at.
With the button, stop playing with me. Hit him with the button, stop playing with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit him with the button, lit him up. Stop playing with me. Yeah. Oh, catch up that boy. Stop playing with me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Now he done. We got so many of these, bro. So even if we die, bro, we not even gonna be worried about it, bro. And we got mad money. We rich. So it's not even like
That ain't good. I feel good to be out, be free. You know, it's a blessing to be out and be free, man. Like, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. It feels good to be back. I'm making these sleep streams, so I got sleep streams coming for y'all. Don't worry, I got a gang of videos. Yup, I'm back at it, back on the grind. Look, I'm back on my grind. Like I was before, ain't nothing changed. Alright. Yeah, I shared some of my Discord. I don't know if you in my Discord, Kiki. I got Discord.
That idiot living his nuts again.
I shared that to some people on Snapchat, but trying to get the vibe. You don't use Discord? Oh, Kiki. Kiki said she don't use Discord. Dang. Yeah. I was locked up, Kiki. You didn't wonder where I was? Yeah, me gone. They had me locked up, man. Like, that joint wasn't even funny. I was gone for a minute. I was gone for a minute, man. Get it, Kiki. Me and Mello been talking about you and wondering when you was gonna be back. Yeah, I know, man. It took forever, man. I was trying my hardest to get out as soon as possible. Um, I was grinding, don't worry. I was trying to get back to y'all, man. Like, took a lot of nights just sleeping, just like trying to take my mind. I didn't want to take my mind fully off YouTube, like, but I had to like put it on hold, and I just had to do that little time, man. Yeah, I'm back though, man. I'm back. I'm grinding though. I'm grinding. I'm making videos every day. Every day, I'm making videos. I got videos coming for you guys. Um, yeah, and I'm still making videos even now. I gotta make some videos now. Like, I gotta make some videos now. Like, literally. That's 100 Kiki. You know that. Dang, it's so crazy how I've been gone for so long, man. Like, gosh, man, I never thought I'd be gone.
Just leave. No, your door was open. Just wanted to close it. Didn't want no one breaking in. Never much. Let me touch your face.
Oh, all right. You driving. Be safe, man. Be safe. Be safe driving, Kiki. Eyes on the road. Eyes on the road.
I gotta be going right now. Maybe some other time, huh? This world may have blinded me.
Yeah, I gotta get my hours in on live streaming.
You'll be back. You'll be back.
Kind of missed out on some hours. He says he'll be back.
Weird stuff. Some sort of epidemic violence, what they got said. I was talking to one of the boys from San Anselmo. He told me they got some sort of code up there. End of the word kind of stuff.
I can't keep nothing less than fully
Same old thing as
When the police accidentally uncuff you. When
Hey, what's happening?
What's inside there, Rob? All kinds of cardboard boxes, some kind of lab set.
What do you mean?
There's no singing. It's a tape recorder.
Leave it alone, man. It ain't none of my business. Ain't none of yours.
Yeah, but our boy Gilbert's in there helping.
I got a job now, and I plan on keeping it. I'm walking a white line all the time. I don't bother nobody. Nobody bothers me. You better start doing the same.
Their line's in the middle of the road.
see you later.
I'll see you later.
The 752. That book contains all of Calabasas' secret knowledge has gone missing.
After Q50 with Lil 50 died, we learned that he was actually being raised by his sister, who was only 19 years old herself. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you really get to looking at the conditions these kids are growing up in. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it started at home.
Yeah, it's real messed up. I seen the sister put out a GoFundMe, and you know I was with it. I was telling my people, even though it's a bad thing, you know they died in the streets trolling people. I said let's help her with a GoFundMe, and some people had came through like, hey Swipe, what's her information? And as I'm going to dig for it, they came back and said, no, that's alright. She said she need 30K put on somebody's head. I'm like, damn, why would you go on there and say that? And then I looked at, I didn't know that she was that young though, but it's like kids raising kids. She tried to do what she could do the best. So I can't knock her for that, but ain't nobody gonna give you no money, man. You ask for 30 and then you saying you got 30 on somebody's head, man. It ain't looking good. So
Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking with that.
For downtime. When it's all on the line, having the supply chain.
Why does Bronny James always seem so busy? No one realizes that LeBron James has set 3 strict rules for him, especially the last one, which could be the key to Bronny's success in the NBA. First, LeBron doesn't allow Bronny to receive special treatment because of their father-son relationship. However, fans have noticed that in actual games, coaches still tend to favor him in tactical decisions, and his teammates often create scoring opportunities for him because of LeBron's influence. Second, Bronny is not allowed to hang out at entertainment venues. As a celebrity offspring, every move he makes is under scrutiny. To help him avoid negative press and enter the NBA faster, LeBron requires him to maintain a positive public image. Finally, Bronny has been required by his father to undergo intense training. LeBron has arranged for him to work with the best training teams in the world. He has access to NBA-level facilities and courts at all times. LeBron hopes these high-quality conditions will improve Bronny's skills. As a result, Bronny has more opportunities and advantages in his career development. Why does Bronny James always seem so busy?
This New York YouTuber named Idris Majo played Lil Speedy song in front of Q50 with Lil 50's sister Jada, and this was her response.
one of my mans, he actually wanted me to play you his song to see how you feel about it, like to see if you feel like you got talent or anything.
Okay, I'm hearing.
That's my boy. You wanted to see if you fuck with him.
He didn't want to see.
He asked me, like, it was a special request.
I don't know why he requested that. Why he didn't come bring him?
This New York YouTuber named Idris
Dave is there. Download the app, sign up, and get money. Try Dave today and see Bad Guys 2 rated PG, only in theaters.
The Triple Dipper, only at Chili's, lets you combine your 3 Chili's favorites, like honey chipotle chicken crispers or Chili's world-famous fried mozzarella. Now that is one seriously good cheese curd. The Chili's Triple Dipper.
When you want to compare brewing methods to make a good cup of coffee at home, you can just ask Google to compare them all for you. French press? Oui, oui, monsieur. Ooh, a little strong.
I'm not scared. I am a little scared. It's gonna be so fun. Oh my goodness. Hey guys. So, high school starts tomorrow, and I need to glow up before then. So, come with me to see what I do. Hey. Guys, I definitely didn't just fall back to sleep. Okay, so I'm not scared, okay? Well, okay, I am a little scared. but I'm mostly excited. I'm just a little scared on how I'm gonna balance this out with cheer because I've never did cheer and school before. Let's hope I can balance them both out and focus on both of them, not just one of them, because I do want to win competitions. Don't have to win every competition, but I want to win some competitions. So yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about cheer later because I have some really fun ideas to do in my head about that. It's gonna be so fun. Guys, so I'm not wearing shoes under this bonnet. It's just because I got my hair wet and it's basically no gel in my hair. No gel in it. So that's gonna be rough. And I don't worry y'all with brushing my teeth, so I'll come back and I'll show y'all like ways to wash my face because lately my face is looking super smooth. Okay, I moved the camera, but now to wash my face, at first I was using all kinds, which is very, very good, right? Every time I run out of it, I have to order it online. So I tried this, not sponsored by the way. If you want to sponsor me, you could. Just letting you know. I use these like towel things. I wet my face. It says to wet your face, and it says to put 2.4 pumps because I like it to be soapy. Sometimes I use this like scrubbing thing on my face, but I'm not gonna use that today. I'll come back when I'm about to use this so y'all can see it like poop up. I'm just gonna say that, okay? My face is dripping, and I just cut my face dry so it can, oh my goodness, look at that. It still looks shiny after I washed it. And then after I pat my face dry and stuff, I either use it to get the gel off my baby hair or to wet my nose. And obviously I'm not gonna use it after I do this. Okay, I'm just gonna put y'all here because it has more lighting, even though those floating things are all over. So, the first thing I use is a moisturizer, okay, and a sunscreen. Any moisturizer, I don't add anything to this because usually people add stuff to it. I don't get that, but I use this Summer Fridays sunscreen, Shade Drops, and then the Drunk Elephant Polypeptide Cream, okay? I don't make them, I just throw on my face simple.
The front four, fluid in their movement. Corbeanu, he will keep his position out wide while Cifuentes, Mihailovic, and Etienne Jr. Again, he brings fresh legs around the pair of Messi and Suarez, who both played 90 minutes midweek. For Messi, he's on a tear.
What a way to kick off match day 37 in Major League Soccer. Can Miami's march continue down by the lakeside? We're about to find out as away we go on Apple TV. TFC in all red. The project, the Italian job didn't quite work. This is Insigne and Bernardeschi off the pass now. I mentioned earlier, Bernardeschi was the one who actually scored in Miami in the 1-1 draw. Messi was the man who scored for Miami. And here's to Paul. This is Lionel Messi. Sets it up. Johnson makes the save as Rodriguez.
Croatia got the ball in the corner there, and he's trying to thread it, iron and needle stuff when you've got the ball just breathing down the neck of Cifuentes. It's a solo strike. It's one that Johnson should be making. There's a few bodies around, but Rodriguez, he released it.
Opted not to go early. This is to Paul. Busquets. Lionel Messi, great save. Sean Johnson reached out and he got a really strong hand and that season.
Well, this is where Inter Miami manager doesn't think this man should retire. Busquets just feeds it right into the path of Messi. As Osorio is outstretched, nothing he can do about it.
This is what I wanted to watch. This shit made the nose squad. This right here made the news, bro. So look, and it's crazy. All my YNs, watch this. Stay tuned, watch this, bro. So, this situation right here. This little bitch, bro, up here cheating on her nigga, right? Of course, with some other dude. Her dude find out. Instead of him being a real man and leaving her little ugly ass, he tell her, oh yeah, you like this nigga, you fuck this nigga? All right, set him up so I can kill him. She said, okay. This made national news, bro. But that's only a 2-minute clip. Law and Crime got 24 minutes of this shit that we about to watch, bro.
When Jarrell Pryor agreed to meet a woman he connected with online, he thought it was just a first date. He had no idea it would be his last night alive. Jarrell was a proud father, a girl dad. Now that little girl has to face a world without him. No more bedtime stories, no father-daughter dances. One day, no dad waiting at the end of the aisle to walk her into a new chapter of life. What started as a simple night out allegedly ended in a deadly setup. Indianapolis police say Jarrell was ambushed, allegedly lured into a trap by the very woman he hoped to get to know. She reportedly was not alone. Detectives believe she was working with her boyfriend. An alleged plan to rob Jarrell turned violent and ended in murder. I'm Kennedy Walker, and I'll walk you through the chilling final moments of Jarrell Pryor's life and the twisted betrayal that left a...
So what happened, just like all of us as a young nigga, bro. You meet a female online, she cute, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got you no girl, she want a link, okay, let's link. We talking for a couple days. After that couple days, we decide to link. We not thinking, that's why I said I want y'all niggas to watch this shit. We not thinking we finna get killed over some pussy, bro. I'm about to go fuck this bitch, you know what I'm saying? You put on your fit, nigga, you hop in the shower, you put your cologne on in the car, nigga, playing your music, smoking your weed on the way. You not thinking you finna get smoke or you wouldn't go, you know what I'm saying? But this shit can happen, squad. That's why I say life is so fucked up. This shit can happen, bro. It can happen.
A community searching for justice. For this story, we take you to Indianapolis, Indiana, January 2025. According to court documents obtained by Law and Crime, Jarrell Pryor's murder began with a text and ended with an alleged deadly setup. Just hours before he was killed, police say Jarrell messaged a young woman he'd met online, 19-year-old Alexis Hawkins. The message was just 3 words: when you free. The affidavit says Hawkins responded. She told him when she was available and agreed to go on a date. But here's where the story takes a dark turn. What?
This not the story. That's not how it happened, bro. That's not how it happened. So, before that when you free text message, they had linked up on Instagram, right? When they linked up on Instagram, he said, I barely be on here, I be on Snapchat. So they started talking on Snapchat for a while. That when you free message came that day. That wasn't, he didn't just DM the bitch and just out the blue. When you free, she said, oh, let's link here. And he just went like a dummy. No, they been talking. They didn't say the whole thing, squad. They made this seem like that nigga was thirsty. Like, damn.
Met online, 19-year-old Alexis Hawkins. The message was just 3 words: when you free. The affidavit says Hawkins responded. She told him when she was available and agreed to go on a date.
With Google Workspace, Calendar lets you share your latest availability. So custom.
But here's where the story takes a dark turn. While she was allegedly texting Jarrell, Hawkins was reportedly messaging someone else on Instagram, her boyfriend, 18-year-old Brian Winston Jr. Investigators say Hawkins was working out the details of her date with Pryor while secretly coordinating with Winston behind the scenes. Jarrell had no idea, no clue that Hawkins was in a relationship or that anything could go wrong. It was just a date, and maybe, if things went well, a chance to meet up again. But police say it was never about the date, it was a trap. That night, Jarrell met Hawkins in person. They sat together in his car, and shortly before 1 a.m., Hawkins' boyfriend allegedly appeared and opened fire. Jarrell Pryor, just 26 years old, was shot and killed. A young father, now gone. His daughter just...
Let me tell you how dingy this bitch is. Let me tell you how old boy didn't even care about his bitch and how dingy she is. He smoked the nigga while she was still in the car. That bitch could have got hit, squad. He smoked the nigga while she was still in the car.
Just 2 years old, left behind. As police began their investigation, they discovered the messages between Pryor and Hawkins. They then obtained a warrant to search Hawkins' Instagram account, and what they allegedly found raised even more red flags. Investigators say she searched phrases like news today near me, and shootings Keystone, all on the day of the murder. Police also discovered that Hawkins had allegedly messaged several people asking for a ride near the location of the shooting around the time Jarrell was killed. When detectives questioned Hawkins the following week, she allegedly claimed she couldn't remember much about that night. She reportedly insisted she didn't have a weapon and told police no weapon to say I did anything. My fingerprints aren't on anything. When asked if her fingerprints might be found inside of Jarrell's car, Hawkins reportedly replied, "It's not going to be on no weapon, though." But the moment investigators asked about...
Yeah, take this little bitch to jail. She thinks she know it. She thinks she got it. I promise y'all. Yeah, I was in his car. That don't mean nothing. Ain't no weapon, though. Y'all can't say I did it.
They now live a better life because they hear better. They hear better because they
I keep telling y'all about these outside ass bitches, bro. If she on Instagram posted, what? This one thing I don't get, bitch. If you're not famous, what are you posting every day for? Y'all tell me. Your family, your friends know who you is. You want to go to the club, you want to look like Rihanna, you want to have them outside bitches, bro. I don't know if y'all know what interracial income is, right? I don't care if a bitch is working at McDonald's and she saved up her money to buy a Louis bag and she actually buy the Louis bag with her hard-earned money. She can't afford it. She can't afford it. So if you work at Walmart and you got Louis on, I'm unattracted. Your morals is fucked up. You can't afford it. Outside bitches, bro, trying to keep up with trends. Louis bags is for motherfuckers that make 100,000 plus a year, 150,000 plus a year. I'm being real with y'all niggas, bro. You can't afford it if you only making $2,500 a month, $3,500 a month, and a Louis bag costs $5,500. You can't afford it. Them outside bitches, y'all better stay away from. I'm telling y'all niggas, man. I'm telling y'all niggas, bro. Them bitches, they just looking for come-ups. That's it. That's it.
Got a message, she said, saying she was going to make a, quote, play. Hawkins allegedly stopped talking and asked for a lawyer. She was arrested shortly after and charged with murder and robbery resulting in serious bodily injury. Winston was charged as well with murder, felony murder, and robbery. Now, Jarrell's family is left to pick up the pieces. His parents, once looking forward to watching their son become the man and father he aspired to be, are now raising the little girl he left behind. His mother, Tamika Wiley, told WXIN, "I'm broken inside." And just weeks ago, Jarrell's parents celebrated their granddaughter's 3rd birthday, a milestone that should have been filled with joy, laughter, and her father's love. Instead, it was a day marked by absence. No Jarrell, no hugs from dad, just a little girl too young to understand why her dad never came home. Justice may come in a courtroom, but for this family, the real sentence is living without Jarrell.
And to you gullible females out there that's watching this, don't be that fucking stupid to where a nigga can make you set up another nigga to get him killed. You're going to prison for life too, bitch. Think that good? Because I promise you, can't no female get a nigga to set up a female and kill her. It's not happening. Y'all love us too much. Something wrong with you motherfuckers. What the fuck you gonna let another nigga get you to set up some other nigga? 19 years old. Probably be around 45 when you get out. You deserve it. That first night, we were just talking about that last video, right? That's her. That first night. Didn't get nothing about this shit, bro. But somebody killed. And that's her in jail on that first night, bro. Wet pillows. Bitch stupid.
And joining me to talk more about this is legal expert Andy Baldwin. Andy, thank you so much for joining me today. Let's just jump right in. How does a case like this typically move through the Indiana legal system once charges are filed?
Well, the first thing that's going to happen is these two defendants are going to have to get lawyers. And so there's going to be an initial hearing very quickly, and the judge is going to find out what are you guys doing about lawyers. And then the real work begins. And because in a case like this, I think you really need to get some quick action with your lawyers and figuring out what you're going to do. And a lot of times, in my world, you have some time to kind of dig into the facts, dig into the evidence, and see exactly what the state has. But in a case like this, when you have two people that are co-defendants, you may need to go to the prosecutor and get that deal first if you are in fact guilty.
You see a bitch take a picture like this on Instagram, leave her alone. Don't DM her. I don't care how thick she look. I don't care how good she look. Leave her alone, bro. It be these bitches. We done all seen this exact pose a million times on Instagram, bro. We done seen this exact fucking pose from the baddest bitches. Keep scrolling, nigga. Keep scrolling, nigga. That right, that's Marquis right fucking there, you ghetto, thirsty, set him up ass bitch. You conniving, young, dumb, full of cum ass bitch. Keep scrolling, my nigga. Learn the hard way, bro.
And what are the first steps that prosecutors take after an arrest in a homicide case? What do you think they're doing?
Oh, Miss Longtooth got that shit fixed, nigga. It wasn't me because I was just playing. You know, I can't clown my shit. I got spaces and shit. I was just playing about when I was like Miss Longtooth.
Well, you know, prosecutors want
arrest in a homicide.
That motherfucker ain't long no more. They even. They the same. They identical. They twins. But now we know he got a fake too, so it's cool though. It's cool. Y'all heard? Y'all heard Miss Long?
Case. What do you think they're doing right now?
They good though.
Oh, you know, prosecutors, once the charge is filed, they really just depend on their detectives and their investigators to take the lead role in terms of gathering evidence, and they'll be communicating, the prosecutor will be communicating.
That's the other post. I said post. That's the other post. The cross legs, hand on it, with the head tilt. With them legs crossed, that hand on the tit, with the head tilt, with the, yeah. That bitch can see she don't need the glasses, but she think glasses make her look cute, a little kinky, you know what I'm saying? Watch them hoes. Watch them hoes. 24K said she's so damn fine. Bro, you gonna end up in the morgue. Chill. Your ass gonna end up in the morgue. Chill. She probably a fan. Goes, if she is, then she go, just playing about it too. I can't clown. Y'all told me all the time she can too. Chill. She can too. But watch her, bro. She's a problem.
With the detectives,
she get niggas killed.
And saying, hey, maybe I want you to go get a deal tracking off of one of the cell phones to make sure where they are, things like that. But these are, one of the detectives on this case is pretty well known throughout Indianapolis as a very good homicide detective. He's probably doing a good job on his own of figuring out what needs to be done.
And can you walk us through just how police build a case using digital communications like texts and DMs via social media? Because I know that that was crucial in this case, according to court documents.
Yeah, it's usually bad news for defense lawyers nowadays because it's the phone that you carry around contains geo tracking information. So if they want to know where you were at certain times, they can locate that. So that's a problem. Texting is a real problem because it gives a context of what might have been going on. So in this case, I can tell you what the detectives very quickly sent letters to Google and to Meta saying, preserve the evidence. We need the evidence preserved. But on top of that, while they're preserving that evidence, they're getting search warrants for the phone. So Alexis, who's one of the defendants, they have her phone.
This is Amara. She's a film purist. She loves watching movies the way they're meant to be.
Brian.
That's what I'm saying. Our daddy, our grandpas, they didn't have to worry about this shit when they was doing crime back in the day. For instance, nigga, we just had a house phone. They just had a house phone. You know what I'm saying? That's it. How the fuck they gonna track us once we leave the house? My nigga, you are tracked when you leave the house. Think about that shit. And there's nothing you can do about it because we not leaving our home. We not leaving our fucking phone at the house, right? We not. So guess what? We getting tracked. And this is what y'all need to understand, bro. You turn your location off all you want to. Turn it off all you want to. This is what y'all need to understand, right? Alright, this is what I want to show y'all, because a lot of y'all don't get this. Turn your location off right now. Do it. And then do find my iPhone and still show you where your iPhone at, bro. With that being said, you can turn your location off. You can turn your power off. My nigga, they're still tracking. There's nothing you can do about it except leave that bitch at home or throw it in the desert, my nigga. Straight up. They didn't have to worry about this shit back in the day. It's not. This is another thing. This is another thing. This is another thing that y'all know. A lot of y'all don't know. All right? It ain't when they see your location. Okay, you was at home and you say you wasn't at 1234 Sesame Street and it say you was. We ain't talking about that basic ass location, bro. Y'all know when you hit up Maps and you want to go to IHOP and they show you the route, which way to go, make a left here or right here. When they subpoena your shit, they see your shit on Maps. Every left and right turn you took. For whatever days, months they want to look at, bro. Not just when you get to your destination, my nigga. You hit a cut in the alley, you went down the back street, my nigga. You went another side street, then you finally got on the boulevard, then you parked, you stopped at your side bitch house, you went to the weed man house real quick, and you went all that shit, nigga. All of it, bro. Androids too. It's your tracking device.
Winston, the other defendant, he tried to break his phone according to the probable cause affidavit at least. And whether he was successful or not, we don't know yet. But they're going to get search warrant for those phones. So they do everything right, and then they're going to start going and digging through the Instagram and Snapchat and all the other things, direct messages from Facebook, and see if they can tell the story. If the investigation can point toward one or both of them more definitively than currently.
Now, both suspects, they were charged with murder, and I think Brian was the one that was charged with felony murder. What's the legal difference between murder and felony murder under Indiana law?
Yeah, so actually it looks like it's Alexis that's charged with the felony.
And this bitch thinks she's so moving. She thinks she's a dominant squad. I know my people. She too turned up. She too outside. Look at the way she dressed. Look at the way she got. For her to say okay. That's what this means to the rest of the world. If you gang banging, it's a blood song. This bitch, y'all watch these hoes, squad. Please. She ain't never throwing up no sign that's saying, okay, in a fucking picture, bro. She thinks she her. She ain't never got put on. If anything, she got fucked on. And I don't even believe that part. Bitches cutting
It looks like what they're trying to say is that Alexis was in a car with the deceased Jarrell Pryor, and I think from reading it's a 12-page probable cause affidavit, and what they're kind of saying is she, Alexis, took Jarrell on a date, or he took her on a date, but she was cluing Mr. Winston, her actual boyfriend, in on where they were going to be and so forth, and that Mr. Winston then at some point in time came in knowing where they were and shot and killed Mr. Pryor. And so Alexis is charged with felony murder. And felony murder is, hey, I did not actually do the shooting, but I knew what was going on, and there was going to be a robbery. And I was a participant in the robbery, which is a felony. And when somebody gets killed during the commission of a felony, then you can be charged with felony murder, even though you had nothing to do with the shooting.
Could this be considered even a conspiracy to commit murder, even if only one person fires the gun?
It definitely could be, and I think they may have to.
They gonna get washed for the simple fact this is premeditated murder. They planned this shit. They got days. So what's gonna happen is, ever since they first met, the prosecutor gonna try to say she marked them from that first text message, right? This is premeditated murder all the way to the... She's gonna get 15 to life, for sure. She gonna get 15 to life because the murder could not have happened without her. You know what I'm saying? He was the gunman, just like... If I was to hire somebody to kill somebody, I'd get more time than the gunman. You know what I'm saying? Because I hired him to do it. In this case, she gonna get the equivalent time to avoid, if not a little bit less time. You know what I'm saying? But she doing football numbers for sure. She doing football numbers for sure.
And then they're charging information later on. But conspiracy means you actually have to prove the murder. A felony murder is such a problem for defense lawyers because a lot of times what happens is nobody was intending to be killed. The two participants, if Alexis and Brian, the two defendants, were actually just trying to rob the person, then in reality, they weren't committing murder. They were just committing robbery. And that's why the felony murder matters. A conspiracy to commit murder would mean that you would have to show that they actually intended to kill this young man.
Yeah, I know we just talked about the charges could be upgraded to that, but is there any way that anyone could take some type of plea or even
They're gonna
think it went to manslaughter, or is that just not possible?
No manslaughter.
This one.
No, anything's possible. And I don't know how strong the case is at this point. I mean, I've read through the probable cause affidavit and thinking like a defense lawyer does, I see that both of them have arguments that they can make. And that's why I think whoever gets to the prosecutor first, may get the better plea offer. However, you have to start with the presumption of innocence, of course. I'm a defense lawyer, so this is what I do. And I start with the presumption of innocence. And I would be asking, if I had either Alexis or Brian, I'd be asking them maybe sooner rather than I normally would in a case, hey, it's time to kind of tell me what might have happened. Because if you have any involvement at all, I need to go to the prosecutor and cut this deal before the other side gets to the prosecutor. So, yeah, a plea agreement could be on the table for sure.
And can you walk us through just what that looks like, since you do have a lot of experience with that? What could both sides be arguing when they go to the prosecution when they're trying to get a deal?
Yeah, the way I would argue it is we'll take Alexis, for example. Alexis, when you read the probable cause affidavit, she denies having any involvement in the shooting.
The only way she'd be able to get off is if she say, I went on a date with him, I tried to move on with him, my boyfriend is crazy, he followed us there and he killed him. That's the only way she gonna get off. Other than that, I do not see her getting off at all, bro. Because she got the text message, she know the nigga, she knew where he was gonna be at because they obviously linked to go to a specific location. Like all that, bitch. If you didn't say that you didn't know your boyfriend was gonna do that shit, then I mean, that's the only way she can get off. That's the only way she can get off.
At least on the probable cause affidavit paperwork, she does admit that she was there when the shooting happened. and that she was scared and that she ran away. And so it could be that she points the finger at Brian Winston, her boyfriend, and said that he's a jealous guy. He showed up. And I had no idea what was going to happen. He shot and killed this guy because he's a jealous guy.
We said
we're at Brian Winston, her boyfriend, and said that he's a jealous guy. He showed up. And I had no idea what was going to happen, and he shot and killed this guy because he's a jealous guy.
I do you, squad. I do this, squad. Let me turn this light on real quick. I told y'all niggas that's the only way she getting on. That you said, and I don't pre-watch no video. We was wrong on the last one, but yeah, we was trying to, yeah. But yeah, that's the only way she getting off, bro. That's it.
And I had no idea what was going to happen, and he shot and killed this guy because he's a jealous guy. Brian and I, my boyfriend, we were fighting earlier in the day, so I went out with a different guy and my jealous boyfriend. And so when you go to the prosecutor, you say, this is what my client's going to say if we go to trial. And, you know, she's willing to come forward and incriminate Mr. Winston, but she wants, you know, you start with swinging for the fences. She wants all charges dismissed. Now, Mr. Winston, on the other hand, you know, reading through the probable cause affidavit, I don't see that there's not a whole lot of evidence, direct evidence, that links him to the crime. So if I were him, I'd be saying, I'd say, I have no idea what happened here. Alexis, my girlfriend, she leads kind of a wild life. I mean, when you read the probable cause affidavit, Kennedy, you see that Alexis's mom kicked her out of the house because Alexis was hanging out with pimps, and that's her own words, the mom's words, and other kind of ne'er-do-wells. And so if I'm Brian Winston's attorney, I'm saying, you know, he has nothing to do with this. And Alexis is hanging out with these kind of, you know, this wild crowd, and anybody could have killed her. And so, you know, I don't really know what you want me, my involvement is nothing. So there's nothing I can do. Now, I don't know that Brian's going to be able to,
until they run across that text message that say, hey, we right here. They can't say that, bro. We just talked about the GPS. That nigga cannot argue, well, she live a wild life. I wasn't there and whoop-de-whoop-whoop. Bro, if you had your phone on you, all three of y'all was in the same spot the same night, you was there, my nigga. Everything this fool talk about thrown out the window once that phone evidence come into play. Because the bitch hit him with the location. So in order for you to hit somebody with a location, they gotta have a phone on them. Right? Right. So after she hit him with the location, he showed up with his phone on him and murdered him. Everything you saying, out the window, my boy. That nigga's gonna be tracked to that location at that specific hour, minute, and second. The same way the victim is at that hour, minute, and second. This nigga, that's out the window, bro.
Say ever, like, I knew what happened with Alexis, because then it would implicate himself, unless he's going to say that Alexis told me what happened. But when, Kennedy, when you read the probable cause affidavit, you're going to see that this, whatever happened around 1 in the morning, roughly, and about 5:30, a few hours later, when Alexis and Brian, her boyfriend, are communicating on by text, and they're saying, I love you, I'm sorry, but they don't talk anything about shooting or a shooting or a killing or anything like that. So it just seems like a boyfriend and a girlfriend that were in a fight. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this case where a defense lawyer could make some hay.
Yeah, just so many moving parts. But do you think, and this is all speculation at this point, obviously, but do you think that Alexis would truly have an argument like the one you suggested, given the fact that they have her, you know, alleged Instagram messages where she's planning everything with the boyfriend?
You know, it's a little unclear, honestly. When you read it, you can interpret things the way that you want. And by the way, I mean, just because it looks like she's wanting to rob somebody doesn't mean it was with him. In the probable cause that baby, here it is. She does send it like,
You weighed 120 pounds as a freshman?
In high school, yeah.
How much you weigh as a senior?
Probably 150, 145.
So you go to University of Alabama at 145, 150. You walk on campus. Coach Saban take a look at you and what does he say?
It was just like, you here, we gotta put some weight on you. You gotta be eating somewhere, it's a little protein or shake right after the workout. Whatever you doing, that's just eat. My mentor, he just kept bringing me back to the camp. Every time he come, he killed the best DB. Alright, I don't even care about the size, I want just offer. And like, once he gave it to me, I was kinda in my feelings, you ain't want to offer because of my size. Nah, I ain't coming here. But then that's when I started realizing, like, you gotta make some motions opportunities. Like, get out the camp.
The high you ever gonna win probably playing. You realize that.
Yeah.
Everybody that drafted Devontae Smith, y'all get all the protein that you want.
See, I'm not eating. I eat all day, every day. It's just not gonna happen. It's somebody else. You gonna sip that not.
You weighed 120 pounds as a freshman?
In high school, yeah.
How much you weigh as a senior?
Probably 150, 145.
So you go to...
But I would say a really bad text out about hitting a lick, or the phrase hitting a lick is, street slang for I'm going to rob somebody and take some of their stuff. And she talks about hitting a lick. And that's pretty bad, but it doesn't mean that it was with Brian Winston. I mean, if she's hanging out with lots of bad people, she could have been hitting a lick with anybody. And so there's another wrinkle on this case as well. And I don't see Brian and Alexis being boyfriend and girlfriend too much longer. I will tell you that much. I mean, I think somebody's going to have to turn on the other here shortly, and they'd probably be wise to do that unless they are absent.
These niggas that want to go ahead and kill over a female, somebody gonna be fucking as soon as you get out there, bro. Same scenario, somebody still fucking your bitch. But now you never get it out. So you can get some new booty. You get what I'm saying, bro? Ain't that serious, bro? Ain't that serious, bro?
This video, right?
So let's talk about the night that he passed away. I had heard you had said something like he had some ghosts on him or something. Like what was going on? Like what was the plan? Y'all was supposed to all go somewhere together?
Yeah, we was gonna go home, but something had ended up happening. So he had walked off. And I was going to the Uber. He walked off. I went to the Uber. My other brother that's 18, he went to the Uber too. So then he walked my baby to the Uber because 50 had my baby at first, but 50 had to get my baby to Antoine, which is my other young brother, 18. He gave him, so we walked off at 50. When 50 walked off too, 50 walked off a different way from us. He told us to be right back. Okay, cool. But I'm always getting mad at him when he takes too fucking long. Like, he will say he's trying to be right back and takes fucking years. So, I get to the Uber. As soon as I'm trying to sit down, I promise you, as soon as I'm sit down, I tell my little brother, go get 50, tell him, come on, he's trying to piss me off. As soon as I say that, trying to sit down, my little brother walked to the middle of the gate, because he gotta go to the little gangway thing, to go through cut, to to see where he went, because he don't know which way he went or whatever. So soon as he get to the middle of the alley, he didn't even get to the middle of the alley, he got to the middle of the gate. Soon as he got to the middle of the gate, we hear 6 gunshots. Bop, 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 bop. I start screaming. I call my little brother 3 times, he didn't answer. So I'm looking. I cancel the Uber. I'm telling him, I get my baby from out of the Uber. I'm like, you could drive out. I'm trying to see what's going on. I'm thinking he's gonna run back or something. I'm gonna see him run back or something. I still ain't see him run back. So my daddy ended up coming out the crib. My daddy what the fuck was that? I'm screaming. I'm like, 50 not answering the phone. I think that's 50. Me and my brother arguing. He that's not 50. He that's not 50. Shut the fuck up. So he telling my daddy, 50 ran that way. 50 ran that way. So my daddy go that way, but it's the alleys is different. It's Evans Alley and then it's Langley and Champagne Alley. It's they connected, but they not. So it's confusing. If you go over there, you will see what I'm talking about. So my daddy go by Langley. He didn't see him, so he come back and run back to us. Where y'all say he went? So my daddy ran back, and that's when he went to the middle of Champagne Alley. And when he went to the middle of Chapin Alley, that's when he seen 50. So when he seen 50, I guess he grabbed 50, put 50 on his back, whatever. Okay, he put 50 on his back. So I started walking towards Landry Way to see what's going on, because now I hear police and stuff. So now I'm crying even harder. What the fuck? So I put my door in the crib. I'm walking through the alley. I see my daddy walking through the alley with his shirt off, screaming. What's going on? They just shot my baby. I'm what? So I started running, screaming, crying. So he on the ground. He flipped over on his back. Like you could see like a bullet hole like in his leg, but like you could tell he got shot in his chest too. Cause like it's like he trying to talk but he can't. Like he trying to talk but like he can't say nothing. And plus he out on a black tape. So like you can't see no type of blood. Like the blood is just going in a black tape. Like you can't see no blood on the ground, no nothing. So we tell the police because like the police like right there before us, like the police was right there for me. So we tell the police, we like, okay, can we patch him up because y'all not doing shit. Mind you, University down the street from 60 Avenue. The ambulance, the fire department right literally the next block. So we tell them, we like, can we patch him up or something? Like y'all not doing shit. They pushed us back. They told us no, the ambulance on their way. They waited 20 minutes for the ambulance to come. And the ambulance came 20 minutes. So the lights was on at first. But then it's like when they got to like towards like the corner, they turned the lights off. So I didn't think none of it at that point. I'm asking the police. The police rode past like, do y'all need to ride there? I ride coming right now because my mama was pulling up. My mama heard about it, like she came quick as hell, like open quick. She never came this quick before. Like she came real quick because my brother had my 18-year-old brother got shot last year. Around the time I had my daughter, he got shot in his neck, in his shoulder, and like that, like in his mouth. And my little brother saved him. 50 saved him. 50 drove him to the university hospital or whatever, and they was patching him up and holding him and stuff like that. So they took him to the university or whatever. So Antoine heard that gunshot. Like you could tell he was low key scared. That's why he ran back. That's why people ask like if you heard, because people was asking him when you heard a gunshot, why did you run back? Like I know why he ran back. Like why would he go towards it and he already done got shot before and then we even got no type of protection on him. What the fuck he did? Come on now. That would have been 2 brothers passed away. No bullshit. So they turned the lights off like once they drove off whatever. We asked the police, we like, he okay? He's still breathing, but I wasn't glad that he was on the ground. But he was like moving back and forth. He was doing this. Like on the ground moving, doing this. But like he good. So I'm thinking he good. So I'm just thinking like he just shot, I'm okay. I calm down a little bit. I go to the hospital. We called Quan because Quan just left 50 like an hour before. So we called Quan, we like, 50 just got shot, you gotta get to the hospital right now. Quan come in seconds. So we all at the hospital, everybody at the hospital so deep. So we at the hospital and they like, only 3 people could come in. Mind you, I never went through nothing like this. I don't know what's finna go on. I don't know what they finna tell us. Nothing. I'm thinking they finna tell us he just shot, he just finna be in the hospital for a couple days, stuff like that. That's what I'm hoping. I'm not hoping for me and stuff like that. So, me, Quan, and my mama. Antoine didn't go with us. Me, Quan, and my mama, we go to the back room. My mama yelling at them. I'm getting mad at my mama. I'm like, can you shut up so they can tell us what's going on? Like, you yelling, they not going to be able to tell us what's going on with him. So, we in the back. Once we in the back, the doctor come out and he looked at us. When he gave me that look, I already knew what it was because it's like, he didn't give a, like, he gave a look like a sad look. So I looked at him. Me and Quan looked at each other. We shook our head. We nod. That's the first thing we said. Me and Quan, we nod. I'm sorry, but Anthony, we ran out of him. Because we already knew what he was going to say. Like, he couldn't even tell us how many times or nothing like that. He ran out the room, like, after that. And we just started crying. I won't even lie. Like, I was crying to the point I crashed out on live. Like, I don't know why I went live. But, like, I crashed out. I went live. I was just so hurt, so over it. But then they told us we could go back to the room and see fit. So we went back to the room. We seen 50. Me and my mama went with each other, and Quan and Antoine went with each other. We had to go like 1 minute from each other. So I go back there. I see 50. 50 looked normal as fuck. He don't look like he cold, changing colors. He look like just a regular him, like he just sleep. But just sleep with his ass open. That's just how he looks. He look right. So I'm looking at them. Nah, he good. He just y'all sure. He good. I literally took his sheet off to see like what was it some shot what the bullets and stuff like that. So I seen it whatever the case maybe. Nah, he good. I'm like, I don't think he dead. I think I need to do something else. They like, man, we told you cannot touch him. So I'm getting into it with them right here. So as I'm getting into it with them, I'm arguing with the doctor, like the doctor who so-called worked on him. You can't see nothing open, you can't see shit. So I don't know what he meant by he worked on him. Like, how the fuck did you work on him? Like, that's what he told us when he worked on him. Like, you know when you worked on somebody, they body's open. Like, I didn't see shit. I didn't see none of that. Not finna tell me you worked on him through his back. You ain't finna tell me none of that because I don't see none of that. So I look at them, I frown at them. That's when 50 closed his ass and shed a tip. So then I just started screaming. I walked out the hospital and just started screaming.
Are he still alive at that time?
That's what I'm saying, but like I didn't feel no heartbeat or nothing like that. But like I just see his eyes open still, and like as I'm arguing with them, that's when I see him close it slowly. Like he didn't close it fast. He closed it slowly and shed a tear. I swear to God, my right hand up to God down right now. And then that's when I just looked at them, I shook my head and I cried. Cause I personally feel like they didn't want to work on him. They told us, okay, his heart went out. But I mean, okay, y'all say his heart went out, but like to me, he still looked alive. They some people said people still some people do be dead when they asked still alive, but like to me, I didn't think that because it's how everything went. And when he closed his eyes, like I think he felt like somebody was next to him and he didn't want nobody to see him going through that. So that's when he had closed his eyes and then shed a tear. I don't think they was trying to break him. It didn't look like him.
Yeah, I noticed like when this like gun violence and victims, the police are literally like let you stay right there.
Yes, that's what they did for 20 minutes.
Say you was a crowd scene.
In the university down the street. And then I swear to God, before we even said on the internet 50 got shot or anything before I even went live, Crime Tracer posted and was like, "Lil 50 got shot." How the fuck they do this? Before we even said something, before I went live, anything like, I'm like, that's fucking weird.
Unless somebody went online like chasing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But ain't nobody go on live chasing it. Nobody said nothing. So when they posted, what the fuck, like.
Then sometimes you know like.
But then at the same time, witness was talking and shit too. So like.
You know, if they know who a person is and say like if they somebody juror out there, the police don't like that they doing, they be on that weird talking.
That's why that's how I thought about it too. So.
But when you say like, cause like if he passed away with his eyes open, would that mean like, cause you know some people when they die, they just like might give up. I would think like your eyes open and when you never stop fighting, like shit, your body probably just.
Right, your body probably gave out, but you didn't give out. That's what I thought it was. And that's what made me start crying more, because I'm like, yeah, they didn't even try. Like, it's like they didn't want to try. Like, but it's like they had him out there for too long anyway, and they didn't want us to patch him up. Like, y'all just got him bleeding out. Like, y'all telling us we can't do shit. Y'all telling us we can't go back him. Like, they weren't trying to do shit.
At Burger King, we don't listen to celebrities, we listen to you. Your next creation is here, the Crispy Onion Whopper. It's got the crisp, the crunch, the bacon.
I feel like the whole rack this to the point, I just knew he had to be the biggest belt layer in the city, because I'm like, folk, like, you know, normally when you see people die, it's a mixture. It's dissing, then it's RIP, it's this and that. I'm looking on all the blogs and everybody, so I'm thinking like, damn, did he f up this many people? But then I seen you say some shit like, he says like he ain't really be telling. And he was lying game. His ass, CJ never text you. What? Like the outro. I'm gonna say, hello, boy. You was with him, cause I ain't never get to meet bro. So like when I was hanging out here, it really looked like got hard for sure.
Nah, yeah,
He got hard for sure. Like, it was got hard for him. Like,
I ain't taking from him. That's the whole rack he was chasing. Like, but one thing though, he'll tell you right now, yeah, I'm chasing that shit. Yo, get over here. Like, yeah, we made a song. He ain't even never had 2 words with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, I don't be caring what nobody say again. Bro, we can talk about the real motherfucker. Nah, oh, he was so killer. He was doing that. But anyway, like, motherfucker be mad at me because I keep shit real, man. I don't give a fuck.
the internet should make you
I ain't
like,
that's the folks out there. I'm right here for I ain't saying fuck for the window. That's still my straight. That was my straight. It's just shit.
using shit in the wrong ways.
Yeah, let me capping it. Fuck the internet. It can't beat it.
So you know, like, how was it? How was that for you? Like when he first passed away, type shit. Like, yeah, what was your emotions like that shit was hard?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. That shit. I was in Calvin for, so you know, it was crazy, you know. Yeah. That shit for real. Like shit.
Was that like the first time somebody died, like around you or in front of you, type shit?
Yeah. Seen some shit before. A lot of shit.
I ain't gonna lie, he explained that shit. I'm like, yeah, he been through that shit.
Yeah, he pissed again. Yeah, and that's probably like, not saying like that, but that's probably why I'm like,
We'll shut up some more.
not saying like that. Bro, shouldn't nobody think I go up, but the people that, if they did think that, the way I react to shit, bro, I was not doing Kanye shit, none of that, bro. I've been through so much, man, before this and all that. I've been outside, bro, so shit be regular to me, like, I know we signed up for, I know we in the streets, like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, we looking at it out and shit, looking at it like, oh, how the fuck put on, you want to get this and that game? We in the street, you asking me how we want to get it, I don't know. Shit, like, what the fuck? The business on should be happening. I ain't feel me telling that shit to open case niggas. Yeah, it's playing backdoor games, he ain't riding.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what, yeah, it is open. But I was just gonna bring up like the GK situation, like how all that shit played out with the pipe and shit. Like,
That's a conversation. We'll fit to get strap.
that was on live, right?
Something like that, yeah. Like, we could talk about it right here. Oh, my uncle's talking about it. They nigga, my uncle Wade was trying to take for a strap. I got the messages to the day. Y'all finna do it on live. Like, that was his plan. That's what I mean by chasing it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna keep on with you. If we would have stayed shorty and then post him and give him the call we did, I ain't gonna have probably wouldn't even, like, shit would have been like that, but shorty
Probably still be.
I ain't saying nobody did nothing, but like, motherfucker wouldn't been forced to, you know?
Yeah. Cause when everybody see it, it's like you it's like what?
I got a bunch of fake pages and a bunch of trolls talking about you.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit would send your ass off for more than anything.
That's what happened.
Motherfucking troll. That's why I don't take. That's why I'm a troll king for like. On my kids, you troll me, I'm gonna troll your ass back. I'm gonna just keep trolling you. I ain't getting offensive about none of that shit. On nigga, cause like that should have you out here killing motherfuckers like for real.
Designed with a 2 terabyte SanDisk Creator Series phone SSD, magnetically.
So, you know, speaking on the topic of the LGBTQ, man, shit like that, folks. Why was you smoking the glizzy on? Like, what was going on, folks? We need an explanation for that shit. I said I was gonna actually, I need to know, folks. Like, you had that bitch like a cigar game, like, hanging out the side, though, like,
Fuck, I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Look, this is all I do, folks. Every time I do any little freaky shit, any little thing on Instagram,
you gotta break it up.
photo. Every time motherfucker hear any little freaky shit, folks, you gotta no Diddy, folks, I gotta hit the Diddy button. But no, real shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know my audience, folks. That's what I told you. I just be playing and trolling, and I play and troll about a lot of shit, including myself, bro. That's why people fuck with me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I know how to, like, I could be the butt of the joke too. No Diddy.
That's not the butt of the joke.
Like, sometimes I control myself on Lil Steve, bro. I ain't just on that bitch trolling or, like, making jokes about everybody else. I troll myself too, and that's really, like, my thing, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I talk about like glizzies and shit, but like, bro, if I'm gonna still at the barbecue, you gonna eat a glizzy, bro. Now, but is you gonna do it on camera like me? Dude, everybody got the balls for that? Probably not, OBD, but because they know how this internet shit work now. But me, bro, I know like what certain shit gonna do, and I still do it because it's funny to me. I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I be showing.